good morning, fam. Good morning, fam. And like we always say, you wake up one time, you are definitely blessed, fam. Like I say, it's also to you Christian people out there. It's Sunday morning. Sunday morning. You go to church, throw a little prayer for you know what I'm saying? It'd be highly appreciated, fam. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, fam, this little short lie was a question I was asked yesterday by a young blood. The young blood said, what do you feel about Ish? He said, what do you feel about Ish? I did not know what the young brother was talking about. I thought it was some kind of acronym like International Sucker Home or some shit like that. Ish, right? I, said, I don't know what you mean about Ish. He says Ish is a co-star on Joe Budden podcast, which I've never seen before, right? And he said the discussion was about reparations. He said Queen Flip was on there and some other guests. And this dude named Antwan Ish Marby, I think his name is Antwan Ish Marby. He says that he believes that blacks should not get reparations. He says he believes that we should get equity. We should get equity. And the other thing he says that if we did get money, we should have some kind of someone teach us financial literacy because people will blow their money. Because people blow their money. You know what I'm saying? He tried to act like we all came from one slave, one family of slaves. You know what I'm saying? And we was all treated the same, whatever. We all people that was African brothers that was kidnapped into slavery had different experiences and things like that, had different jobs and stuff like that. You know what I'm trying to say, fam? So for this guy to come out here and say, we have no financial literacy and we will just give the money back. That's the reason why I keep telling you people out there that reparations is not going to be given in America. It's not going to be given. Why? For these goddamn I looked at him too. I said, let me take a picture of this dude here. The first thing the little young bud said to me, I said, I bet he's mulatto, or I bet he's from fucking Jamaican islands, some kind of some shit like that there. Nah, I said, nah, this dude's American. I said, let me check this dude picture. I want to see his picture. I want to see his face. I don't want to read nothing about him. I just want to see his pictures on his face. And once I clicked on so the goddamn dude, I said, what the fuck? Look at this fucking dude here. You gonna try to tell me he's not fucking mulatto? Look at him, huh? The dude said also inside the podcast that he don't know no white person in his family. Maybe that is true. I don't know. But this goddamn dude, you can see goddamn all the white inside of him. You can see that shit there. No, come on, man. And then one other dude would talk about in Africa, we come in all shades and colors. I seen him kiss that bullshit someone else who's stupid, who never been to the motherland. I don't hear that shit. Equatorial, where we supposed to come from. We left out of the house. Peace and blood from Brooklyn. What up, Brooklyn? BK, what's up? Yeah, home. Him still Long Island. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Like I said, this dude Ish, right? He keep trying to say he don't want to get no reparations. You know what I'm saying? That's what I keep saying. We're not going to get reparations with mulattoes and Sambos out there who are saying we should not get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's feeding the fuel to the white supremacists. They saying, yeah, shit, they out there fucking debating if they can get it or not. So why should we give it to them? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I said before, there's no political power. We need political power to get reparations. You know what I'm saying? Political power to get reparations. Facts. Yeah, definitely, J.E. You know what I'm saying? We need political power. So we ain't got no mayors, no senators, no governors. We ain't got no kind of people in the House representatives, congressmen. We have nobody. No one to speak for us. Show me one goddamn black politician. Please. Show me one strong one. Don't tell me that little teeth dude there. That's in South Carolina. I think named Tom Scott, some shit there. He's married to a Becky. Let me see what he's all about. You know what I'm saying? All the fine got the woman in South Carolina. This dude go to his goddamn little skinny Becky. Why? Why he do that deal? He will climb the ladder, the totem pole. He need that Becky. He has some goddamn a Pamela, a Deborah on the side there. He wouldn't get no goddamn. They were like, yeah, beat out there. But now he got the white woman there. She might got some kind of influence somewhere, so she open doors for his punk motherfucker. He come inside doors. He gonna be like, CI-17, Al Sharpton. Come on, this dude there. This dude, we knew he'd been fake for years since the goddamn the Spanish Harlem days out there, the Gambino crime families, all the Genovese families out there, how he would snitch on the other people out there back in the days. Yeah, he's a definite rat there, that Al Sharpton dude. He's no kind of leader, most definitely not. Since he lost that goddamn weight, he look like a fucking human lollipop now. He thinks he's uppity now. Messing with young girls and shit now. Yeah, get his little flavor on. What are you gonna say about Reverend Al? Reverend Al got a little swag to him though. Reverend Al got swag, but we have no other leaders. We have no leaders that's going to, we have no, what leaders we have? The last one we had, I would say, was Khalid Muhammad. Until they offed him. Who offed him? The government or the fucking the Farrakhan boys? Huh? Yeah. Or I'm leaning towards the Farrakhan boys. Took his ass out. Why? Because he was defiant. He was separated from them. You know what I'm saying? So they put him on punishment, every goddamn thing to him. Next thing you know, boom, we gone. The same with Malcolm, too. We went against him. What happened to him? House getting bombed up and all this goddamn crazy shit there. Come on, man. The white boys wasn't doing that shit, coming to Long Island throwing no goddamn bombs. It was the Farrakhan boys, you know what I'm saying? They're dedicated to him. But that's either here or there. But now Farrakhan is coming to power, right? In Chicago. You know, in Chicago. What has the FOI, these Nation Islam dudes, what has they done for Chicago? For the youth out there? They didn't sell like bean pies back in the 70s and 80s. They just had the restaurants, Shabazz restaurants up on 16th Street, 125th Street, 8th Avenue, all through Harlem. You know, the Masjid, the Mosque number 7, Malcolm X Mosque out there at the 127th Street, out there 5th Avenue and shit there. Yeah, come on, man. I know about all that shit there. I attended the Allah School for many years, not many years, for a few years, the Allah School, you know, 5% of peace and God and all that stuff. So I know about what's going on about far as the leadership type shit there. We ain't have nobody. We had Charles Rangel. You know, Charles Rangel been in power there for like 50 years. You know, 40 years, some shit like that there. What happened there? He lost his goddamn spot to him, a Hispanic. Now there's more Hispanics in Harlem than goddamn black people now, fam. You know what I'm saying, fam? Harlem is done. Yeah. Yeah, the NOI headquarters in Chicago, yeah, they ain't do a goddamn thing. You got all them brothers out there gang banging and all this stuff there. Why are they going out there talking to them out there, giving us some free food and stuff there to them? The single parent mothers and shit there. You don't see these dudes out there nowhere. But I guarantee you there, he probably got a nice ass house out there, Farrakhan. Yeah, he got a nice ass house. You best believe that shit there. You know, was the his followers all around him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't do nothing. No shit. The people that ran Chicago is a goddamn it's disgraceful. From the fucking that little mayor they had there, Obama. He was also a Chicago senator too. What he do? He made it to the presidency. Ain't do a goddamn thing. Only thing he goddamn did was taking that. They take that charity money. They're gonna take that charity money. They're gonna pass that money to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking out for nobody. Like the mega churches. You know what I'm saying? These big mega churches there. People going to see the preach, to praise the Lord in some place there's about fucking 10,000 people in there. Now, how can the Lord get the feeling to you? Too many people in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Word up. There's too many goddamn people in there. Yeah. They ain't do nothing. Oprah, also Chicago, saying she's from Mississippi too, but she repping Chicago. Goddamn got paid. Harpo. What has she done? No one's done nothing for Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. It's a goddamn shame. But talk, bring National Guard in. Huh? Why you want to talk to people first? They can help people out there, but they ain't do a goddamn thing. It's a goddamn shame, fam. But it's do Ish. This dude there, this little mulatto dude, I have nothing against mulatto, biracial. I have a biracial son. You know what I'm saying? But it's how you raise your son. My son is pro-black. You know what I'm saying? He's a pro-black little kid there. Not a kid, a fucking man now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it's how you raise them, these little mulattoes and shit. Why? Because they're not full black. You can't be fucking always looking at like Mariah Carey. Halle Berry got a little darker skin. Halle Berry. You know, who else? Oh, you got a lot of these mixed dudes. It's plenty mixed dudes that you don't even know they got their mix. You know what I'm saying? All the Drakes. You know, you got a lot of mixed people out there, but since they look a little brown, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, they got to come to our side. But nah, that might got brown skin. Halle Berry, but mom is white. You know, or look at Lenny Kravitz. He look a little brown, but his father's white. You know what I'm saying? They're not full black. So stop. I think we should stop calling these Elder Bard, definitely Elder Bard, the Bard family, all of them. They were saying we can't be calling people full black if they mix with white. You know what I'm saying? They're 50% black, 50% white. That's what it is. You know, so you can call them black or white, but it's not full. You know what I'm saying? And they'll tell you too. They'll tell you the same thing. You know, I might look a little, my nose, I might look a little black, but my mama white or my father's white. You know what I'm saying? You can't forget that deal. That's the same thing I say about this slavery shit here, right? These mulattoes walk around like this shit. I don't know nobody who's white in my family. Motherfucker, you look goddamn like damn fucking, like I say, Elder Barge. You talking about, hear that bullshit? Maybe you don't know. I hear that bullshit, but you don't know what you ain't see. But it's evident on your goddamn face that you ain't no goddamn full black. You talk about some shit. Oh, we should get equity. You said we shouldn't get no money. We should get equity. I was like, this goddamn fucking rat dude here. You know what I'm saying? Equity. You know what I'm saying? I said, let me look up equity. I'm trying to see what dude talking about. We say we need equity. We don't need no reparations. He said reparations is like a handout. This goddamn biracial dude, mulatto dude, get his ass out of here. Equity has several meanings depending on the context, but generally it refers to ownership or fairness. Ownership or fairness. In finance and business, equity in a company means ownership. If you own stock of company, you have equity in there. So we're talking about some equity shit. What kind of equity you supposed to get in? Some kind of stocks in America or some shit, a home equity between a home marker. Give us a home in law. Equity, it means fairness or justice. We ain't getting none of that shit there. So this goddamn punk ass dude there, Antwan-ish, what the fuck, he need to get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? They need to get his ass off the goddamn show. You know, calling shit like that. That's why we're not getting no reparations. We have no political power. You got a whole bunch of goddamn mixed dudes, Sambos, people who from the islands or other places, whatever the fuck, is not against them, but they don't have the same fucking fight as we have. If your mother, your great grandmother, okay, my grandmother, hold on, my mother, I would say shit. My great great grandmother was a slave. It's not too goddamn far from it. Great grandmother, and that's not too far away. And people try to act like it was thousands of years ago or some shit. That now I want my fucking reparations. I want my full reparations because I can go fucking trace it back to James Island to when people did Geechee. You know what I'm saying? They Geechee Gullah. And we can trace that shit. I want my reparations. I'm not going to share my reparations. All you light-skinned dudes out there have nothing against you. We love you. You are brothers. But Master came at nighttime, crept, you know what I'm saying, and had sex with grandma. And granddaddy too, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Look at the crazy shit to that there. You gonna say we can't get no reparations. Our people been raped, our children, our men, our women, everything we goddamn raped, lynched, and every goddamn thing. You tell them, well, we should get equity. This piece of shit, dude. That's what I say. These are the worst enemies towards our people. No, they're the worst enemies, not the Klan or like goddamn shit. It's the Sambos. No, it's the Sambos. Those are the worst ones. If there's any kind of war supposed to pop off against some kind of black and white, we put that shit secondary. First, you got to eliminate all Sambos. And then we know then we can start fighting. You know, then we can start fighting. Until then, we can't fight. We can't do a goddamn thing. Why? We got the Sambos there. They want to infiltrate us. You know what I'm saying? Say they deal with the Panthers, the FBI. You know, everything blacks do, they want to infiltrate that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to infiltrate it there. So as far as reparations, we could sit there and argue with Tariq Nasheed, all the FBAs and all the FBA and all that stuff of what foundational black American. Like I said before, I don't like that word foundational black American. Foundation means a foundation. You built some shit there. And these dudes are so happy and proud. Like, yeah, my ancestors built this country. They built the White House. Yeah, and your black ass can't walk to the fucking hallways of that shit now. But you're proud that your ancestors built this shit there, huh? They were forced. No, they were forced to do it. They ain't volunteer. They ain't say, oh, hey, Portuguese man or Spain man, please put me in that boat and send me to America. I want to help build a White House for y'all, please. Was no shit like that. So don't be fucking coming that bullshit. But we built this, we built that. We built a lot of goddamn things, huh? We built things you don't fucking know about. The biggest wall that was ever built. That wasn't the Great Wall of China. No, the Great Wall of Benin. Check the Great Wall of Benin, how big that shit was, huh? It was able to wrap around America 4 goddamn times, this wall. Check what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? What happened to goddamn Brits? They tore all that shit down. The wall does not exist, huh? All the stuff we done built, the empires, every goddamn thing, you know what I'm saying? And now we got these descendants from the Caucasus Mountains, you know what I'm saying, running every goddamn thing. It's a goddamn curse, fam. It's a curse. It's something we got to get through before us ask for reparations and shit like that, dear. Damn, you're not going to get it. Why should a demon give you reparations? Huh? Why? Huh? If I can beat you down, yes, it was more organized 50s and 60s. We were more together. That's damn sure. Damn sure. That's why I say segregation was a good fucking thing. It was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's come from a little kid, you know. Like I said, the 70s. I was born in the 60s, but 70s. Come on. It's all fucking black-owned stores. You know, all diners, all were black. The newspaper, Shoe Shine, had a black bank. Every goddamn thing you walk in there. Now, we ain't got shit. We ain't got a goddamn thing. We don't own no business in our neighborhood. We don't goddamn, we want to sit there and cry about immigrants. Yeah, the immigrants coming in and open a goddamn business, making some goddamn money, taking their families. You know what I'm saying? But our people, what? Oh, I'm open up a new store, a T-shirt store, and all that little stupid shit there. Now I say that's other shit that's really that's really not beneficial for our people. It's not beneficial. We need to be inside of IT and shit like that there, making fucking goddamn software, chips and all that goddamn. We need to be in shit like that there. Like these Indian brothers now coming over here. The Indians, you know what I'm saying? This back about fucking 7 years ago, I was back home in an ATL. Kept getting emails from a Indian, what's it called? USIDC. What USI Indian? No, Indus. INDUS. Kept sending me emails. Oh, who the fuck Indian motherfuckers here? Then I picked it up. I said, why you didn't respond to us? You want this job? I was like, damn, I know it's real like that. Yeah, I said, I'll take the job. Next thing they sent me a goddamn e-ticket, and I was on the goddamn plane going to another goddamn job. Indians, fam. Indians. We don't have no shit like that, huh? We don't have nothing like that there. We need to get together. We need to get together and, the educated ones, we need to get with them and start building shit. We need to build things. As long as we don't have nothing, we can't say shit. We don't have no communities. We don't have no stores. There's no excuse for that shit. There's no, but the immigrants or this and that. We've been for fucking, what, since 1600s? Some shit there. We still ain't got our shit together. Get the fuck out of here. Look at Cubans, huh? You seen the movie Scarface, huh? They came here in the 80s. Look at now. They fucking run Miami. They run that shit there. You got the Caucasians running from Miami. I said a report on to ABC News. These mothers leaving there in flocks. Why? Because they can't get no jobs. Why? Because they can't speak the goddamn language. Why? Because the Cubans they've locked that shit down. You're not speaking no goddamn Spanish. Your shit's done out there. Your shit done unless you're some Zopound or some shit in the hood or some shit there. Other than that, your shit is done, fam. Reparations, how are we gonna get it? How? I do not know. I'm right now. I'm not against it, most definitely. I want it. I want reparations, but how are we going to get the reparations? What do we have in fucking plan right now? You got Tariq Nasheed and things like that talking. A lot of guys talking. You seen Tariq Nasheed about 3 years ago? He had that reparations rally in Washington, D.C. Goddamn, that shit was empty as motherfucker. It was enough people inside that rally there to fill up maybe a full court, a full court basketball court, a full court. That's how much people came to the goddamn thing. And this was in fucking Washington, D.C., the chocolate city. Huh? Where the people at? Was nobody fucking there? I was like, look at this shit. One lady just filming. They showed that shit there. People, it came to the front, but they showed the other middle and the back. It was fucking empty. Huh? So where's the fucking interest in reparations for my people? They should be out there fucking droves out there screaming, oh, we want our shit, marching on the goddamn streets. You got some dude that what's his name, George Floyd back in the days, you know what I'm saying? When he got off by the cops, people hit the streets. Black Lives Matter, Antifa. That's that organized bullshit. That was no goddamn people. There was no grassroots people coming with that bullshit. That was some organized shit there, you know what I'm saying? To get fucking Biden inside the goddamn the White House. They fucking accomplished that shit there. But we need to be on that goddamn street marching every day. You want fucking reparations? March. Show the motherfuckers. Stop blocking goddamn traffic through every goddamn state. You know what I'm saying? You start fuck with their money. You gotta fuck with their money. If you don't fuck with their money, it's like you ain't no goddamn threat. We kill y'all. We shoot y'all. We throw y'all in jail. Y'all don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? What can y'all do? We got fucking Zimmerman killing y'all people there, signing autographs on Skittle bags and shit there. What are your black men doing? Huh? They ain't doing a fucking thing but talking shit. That's some true shit there. They ain't doing a goddamn thing here, huh? But we talk some mess about reparations and all that shit there. But they can't defend our people. You know? Defend our women. Defend us. We need militias. I said before, we need militias. We say about gangs is against the law. A militia is not against the law. Militia's been since the goddamn cavemen came to America. Militias. Look at the history of that shit there. You seen about 2-3 years ago, the militias took over the park out there for 2 weeks. The FBI didn't do they didn't pass a shot. Why? Because they're malicious. They was on federal goddamn land, fam. Yeah. Entertainers and rappers like Sexy Red, Suki Nicholas. Oh yeah, kids aspire to be just like these whores. They nothing but whores. They're all plants. They are all plants. All these rapping girls showing their ass, strippers, all of the Cardi B's and all that shit. These are disgusting whores. That's what they're disgusting whores. I don't give a goddamn. Cardi B, you see how she regularly look? If she take that goddamn makeup off, she get all that goddamn nose done, all that goddamn shit, the big stupid looking BBLs, they look crazy. Mary J. Blige still got thrown inside the goddamn thing. These motherfuckers 50 years old trying to get fucking BBLs. And also other goddamn one 60 years old, Vivica Fox. She got some big fucked up looking shit on. Look like a fucking ant or some shit walking around, little tiny legs, some big bubble ass. They all look fucked up. They trash. All whole trash. But I do like Glorilla though. I do like Glorilla. Out of all the crew, I like some Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? They show their body, they show their body, show their ass. I got that wet ass pussy and all that good shit they doing out there. That's some crazy ass shit. What's that, Sukiana? I saw that bitch, she's out there in London yelling and screaming. Yeah, she said she's going to she's going to toss some salads while she's out there. God damn, look at this shit. These bitches that represent our people, you know what I'm saying? Represent our people. They have one of these other ones in Dubai with the whole Arab shit on, the hijab on, twerking her butt. They should send that video to the goddamn police station and arrest that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Talk some reparations. We don't get no goddamn reparations. We ain't gonna get no goddamn reparations from these goddamn people. You want reparations? Stop buying their shit. Stop buying their clothes. Stop want to go to their events. I don't give a fuck. It's a goddamn basketball game unless you just watch that shit on TV. You spend $50 and all that shit, go to these goddamn events. You all do is making the Jews rich. Cause they own the goddamn basketballs and all that shit there. Or baseball, football, they own all that shit there. The Jews own that shit there. All you do is make them goddamn rich. Every time you spend your goddamn money. What we need to do is start looking on the internet, finding black-owned companies and shit like that. We can get our own food, you know what I'm saying? Get some black-owned clothes, you know what I'm saying? Get down some goddamn dishwashers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, in front of the citizens, in front of London citizens shaking her butt and representing, they see her as black girl, but they see her as an African American. They see her as one of us, Look at our women ain't shit, our women are whores. So everybody, our women go around the world, they being her saying objectized. They look at their asses always. Why? Because they look on TV. What the fuck they do? Show their ass and bounce her, make their butt cheeks clap, and I think that shit's some goddamn funny, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool to watch and cool to see that shit there, you know what I'm saying? But if you got your wife, she come home, clap her butt cheeks like that, more power to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we don't want no trash ass bitch to walk around with net dresses or net pants, with some G-strings under it, showing their ass and tits, walking out they sexy, with the long fake hair and all this other fucking bullshit. That's some nasty shit there. I say that. They nasty. Yeah, well, no long blind. I don't want no black bitch like that. I'd rather go give me a goddamn original Becky, from the goddamn the Caucasus Mountains out there. I'd rather give me a Becky from the Caucasus Mountains. There's some fake sister walking like that. I'll go give me a Becky from the Caucasus Mountains, and I'll shave her. You know what I'm saying? They hairy. You got to shave them. They got shave them up real good. Brush them up. Brush their teeth up. But get some give some laser whitening and shit like that there, and then they be all right. They can train like the Moors did. You got to train your hoes like the Moors did. They was walking on all goddamn fours, ain't washing, nasty, chasing wild boars to eat, having sex with every goddamn thing, with cavemen, any goddamn thing, dogs, pigs, everything. That's why, you look at right now, it's inside their blood to do shit there. That's why they call these dogs and shit, you know what I'm saying? What humans walk around with dogs and shit always? But these people there, they're like hunter-gatherers type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the hell they is. Walk around with dogs always. They treat their dogs better than fucking humans. You know what I'm saying? You watch this shit, they'll tell their human child, that their dog Rex is their little brother or sister or brother or some shit. And then when the father come home from goddamn hard days at work, they telling the dog, oh, daddy's home. And shit like that. That's some real fucking crazy warped out shit. I'm looking at my child and see this dog here and call them brother and sister. Huh? Get the fuck out of here. That's some crazy. That's that shit. That's in their DNA. That's from that shit from the Caucasus Mountains, fam. Yeah, that's from the Caucasus Mountains. These are the ones that's in control right now. So you think these savages gonna give us, the chosen people, some reparations to come up? Hell no. They poor as shit too now. They poor as shit now. All these white motherfuckers ain't had no goddamn, so they couldn't afford no slaves. You know what I'm saying? You had people coming from all through Europe, even the German ladies. They famous for that shit there. They love some goddamn BBCs, the German ladies. Until this goddamn day, I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they love that shit there. They're exploiting us, raping us, and all that shit there, the females. Imagine what they're making our men do to them, these nasty fat slobs. It's traumatizing, fam. Making our men come lay in bed with them, making them have sex with them, making them say, "Hey, Toby, come here, eat this cunt." Ooh, goddamn, this old nasty ass cunt ain't been washed never. You know what I'm saying? Big hairy shit, red hair, like cobwebs, with flies and maggots and lice and shit on there, and making the brother go down and eat that shit there. That's the fuck they was doing our people, fam. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, fam. Word up. Anyway, that's my little short, fam. I'm gonna head on out now. Finish drinking my tea. shit, shower, and shave, hit that wake and bake. That's right, the weed of the day, fam. The weed of the day is Mac 1. We still on that Mac 1, fam. It's a good strain here, fam. And when, fam, you have a good day, a good productive day. You know what I'm saying? Good productive day. Make someone else happy. Make someone happy. Greet somebody. Make a little kid happy. Say, okay, give a little kid ice cream. Do something good for someone today, and your day will be much better. And I'm out, fam. Peace.